Hello, welcome back. So till now we have seen a very simple example of TestNG. Now in this tutorial we are going to see one another example that will be a little bit similar to real life examples, like we will have one class that will act as entity, that will have variables, that will have properties. There will be another class that will handle our business logic, and there will be another third class that will act as a tester class. So let's create a Java project, file, new, and Java project. Name I'm giving student details and finish. Now I'm going to add a simple Java class. So right click, new, and class. Class name I'm giving student data and finish. Now in this class I will have two variables. One is string, that is student name, and another will be double, that will be marks. So let's declare variables. Public string student name, and one another variable public double marks. Now I want getter and setter method for these variables. So right click, source, and here is generate getter and setter, and I want for both the variables. So just check and OK. So my methods are ready for my variables. Now I'm going to add one another class that will have my business logic. So right click, new, and class. Class name is student result count and finish. Now in this class I'm going to write my business logic. In business logic I'm going to write a simple method. So let's write a method with return type string. Name I'm giving count result, and as argument I am passing object of type student data and object name OB, right? So my return type is string and my argument is object of type student data. Now I am declaring a string variable grade, and I will return that grade variable. So let's initialize it with a blank value, right? Now here I am going to write that if object dot marks are greater than or equals to 90, then I want that grade is A. So let's pass value A. Else if the object dot marks is greater than or equals to 70 and object dot marks is less than 90, then I want grade is equals to B, and else case grade is equals to C. And I will return this grade. So here is my business logic. I will get the data in this object, and I will check the marks. If the marks are 90 or greater than 90, then I will give it grade A. If marks are between 70 and 90, then grade is B, otherwise grade is C. Now let's create a tester method for this logic. I am adding a class student tester and finish. Now in this class, first I am going to create object of my both other classes. So student data, object name I am giving s is equals to new student data, and another I have student result count, object name I am giving object ob is equals to new student result count. My both the objects are ready. Now I want a tester method, so let's write a simple method, public void result tester, and I want that this method should act as a tester method, so I have to write annotation @test. Without that your method is not going to act as a tester method. So import the statement. Now very first I am going to initialize the values in my object of student data, means s dot set name. I am setting the name of student ABC, and I am going to set marks s dot set student set marks I am passing 75.5. So my object is ready now. Now I am declaring a simple variable string grade is equals to ob dot count result s. So what will happen over here? From here I will initialize the values in my student data s object, and that I am passing in my student result count here, that is passed in variable ob, and that will be checked over here, and according to that result of grade will be written. So your written value will come over here, and that will be initialized in this particular variable, in this string grade. So now let's compare assert dot assert equals, and I want for string, and my actual value is grade, and my expected value is b, and let's run this, run as testng test. So here you can see that tester method is passed. It had one run and it had 0 failure, and here you will find out the time for that particular method. Now let's change over here. I am making it a, and let's again run it. So here you can see your test method, there was one run, and that was failure, and here is total time taken for that. Here you can see it is saying that expected is a, but value found was b, means here you have found value b, but you are saying that expected value is a, so both the values are not same, so the test case is going to fail. Now let's change this marks to 90, and again run it. So now you can see it was successfully run your one test method, and that is 0 failure, and here you can see there is again green symbol. So what we have done in this project was, we have one class that has our variables. This class is going to act as my entity. This class is having my business logic, and it is going to operate on the variables of this particular class student data. And here I have a tester class. Here I have a tester method, and I have initialized the values, and I have called the logic, I have called the method of my business logic from here, and I have checked that value with my expected value. If both the values are same, that this means that the business logic written over here is correct, and if both the values are not same and test case has failed, then whatever the business logic you have written over here, it has some error. So it was simple example of student data. So the same way you can implement other examples with other variables and according to your requirement. Thank you.